Okay, so now we're recording. Hello, everyone. we're actually
Hello.
we're actually here with Miss Crouch, and I did not catch your last
Massey.
name. Massey.
Marion Massey.
Okay, Marion Massey. She just got started with us here in Q Science. Is that correct, Miss Massey?
Yes.
Awesome. How long have you been part of the company?
How long have I what?
What day did you get started? How many days have you been in the company?
Was it
When
Friday
was it, Rayan? Yeah,
or was it Monday?
I think it was.
Monday. Okay, so 4 days, 3 or 4 days. Not long at all.
Yeah. Unmute yourself, Marion. Unmute yourself on your phone. There you
Okay.
go.
I think I did.
There she goes. Awesome. Well, Miss Massey, well, thank you so much for giving me permission to be able to record this Zoom because it might be shared a little bit. But it's all about not only recruiting your way to the top, it's duplicating your way to the top. And sorry for all the background noise. I am at a Starbucks, so I do apologize. But it's about setting you up for success and not failure. Okay, so we might have some deep conversations where we might get you to feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, and so I'm going to go through the launch document with you, and then we're going to set you up for success and go into action, because a lot of times a lot of people will work so hard to sign somebody up, but they don't work as hard to launch them properly, or maybe they do launch them, but then they don't take action with them. They pretty much say, okay, that's the launch, you watch the video, let me know if you need any help doing presentations or making calls, and then usually nothing ever happens because they're scared to. And when people are nervous or scared, what do? Nothing. And so I want to walk you through that steps to success to help set you up to get the results, because right now your excitement level might be at an all-time high. But as every day goes by, the fear level will rise and your excitement level will drop. And so we don't want to we want to keep that excitement level high and that fear level low and get you results ASAP. So that's why it's so important to launch somebody in 24 to 48 hours of getting started. Okay. So what I want to do is start going through the process to actually get you launched.
Okay.
I'm going to be screen sharing with you. We actually have Alyssa over here. She's actually a customer right now. Signing up a customer. Awesome. Well, do you know what Q Science's mission statement is?
I'm guessing that's on the screen.
Yep, you know it. You know what it is now. This is one thing that I truly believe everybody should know. Okay, because not only we have a mission, ROI, but the company itself needs to have a mission statement or why they're doing this business. And so I truly believe money will only motivate you so long. It's the reason why you do the business will motivate you for a lifetime. And so you have to have a purpose behind what you're doing. And if you do, you're going to be motivated for a lifetime, and that money will come in regardless. But if you're money driven, it's never going to work out. I've never seen that work out in any traditional business that I've been in or involved in that was just money driven. It just never did. You got to have a purpose behind what you're doing. It's to give back to the community, to help other people, to get this product in people's hands, or whatever that may be, or whatever you kind of get in where you fit in here. And that's what I like about Q Science, is we're going to show you every step that you need to be successful in this business. Okay. So the Q Science mission statement is to make a difference in the lives of people and families throughout the world. Okay. Now, in Q Life Movement Group, I have rules too as well. I said as well. I didn't even cover no other rules, but I have rules. We can be silly at times if you haven't already seen that. But I have rules, and the reason why I have rules, and it's not like dictatorship rules. It's just to keep you to higher standard. Meaning, if you're representing Q Science all over, like a T-shirt, ball cap, and you're in public and you're acting a fool or being disrespectful to somebody, what is do you think they think of Q Science now? They're gonna think we're mean people, we're bad people, we don't respect. Just, you're not only representing yourself, but you're representing us as a whole too as well from your simple actions. And so that's one thing that I've realized is there's times that somebody might cut in front of me, and usually I'll be like, hey, excuse me, like you just cut. Or now I'm just like, hey, maybe they're in a hurry, no big deal. Or I'm opening doors for somebody. I'm trying to do good deeds every single day because I'm representing Q as a whole. And so I want to go over the 11 rules real quick. And what I want you to do is read them back to me, okay? Is that all right? Okay, so we're going to start right here with
Okay.
number one. We're going to start with number one. Go ahead, read it out loud.
We are problem solvers, not complainers. We face challenges with optimism.
Okay, awesome. Number two. Can you read that?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, read number two for me now.
Oh. We are brave and prioritize personal growth.
Sweet. Number three.
We are coachable and open. We assume every single person we contact with, we can learn something from them.
Perfect. All right.
We set smart goals and we work hard to crush them, all while giving ourselves self-compassion and ourselves to others.
Perfect. Next one.
We don't blame the company or other people for why we are not motivated, accountable, or kind. We see the long-term vision. We do not give up when it gets hard. We are persistent. We carefully select the company we keep. We do not gossip or vent to others. We bring out the best in others, always seeking to add value. We are honest and we always operate with integrity. We tell the truth even when it is hard. We protect Mr. Mark Wilson and Mr. Jake Spencer along with their families and everyone else that works for Q. We have their back and assume the best because we made the choice to align ourselves with them. We never ever underestimate the importance of having fun. And last but certainly not last, family first. We never ever deprioritize the people we love.
Boom. I think that's the most important one. Family always first. Are you married? Do you have kids, Miss Messi?
I have a long-term boyfriend and I do have 2 daughters,
Awesome. How old are they?
13 and 10.
Oh my goodness. How young are you, if you don't mind me asking? You look young. 13-year-old.
I just turned 34.
Oh, so you started young. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine are 7. They're about to be 8 next month, and then I have a 5-year-old that's about to be 6 in 2 months. Then I have a 3-year-old and a 3-month-old. So
Oh my gosh.
yes, we've been staying busy. No more
Yeah.
kids. No more kids. We're done. We're no more. 4 is enough.
Yeah.
I thought I was done at 2, and then I got talked into having 2 more. Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, what is your expectations here with Q Science? Like, you want to walk, jog, run, sprint? Like, what do you want to achieve here in Q Science?
One thing I really am excited about is getting my health back in my control, and hopefully finding like another source of income to help me become financially stable. Definitely more time with my children. Right now, I hate my job hours. I work really weird hours and I miss all of the fun events like with school and all of that. So I want more time with, like, to judge how I spend my time.
And that's so important, especially having kids, because that's time that you'll never get back. Money comes and goes. Something you get back is time. And so, like, I had lunch with my daughter and my son today. I just left a few minutes ago from my 3-month-old swimming lessons. So my 3-month-old has swimming lessons, and so I just left that. It's like cool. So like most parents can't do that throughout the day, and I can, and so that's why I love this industry, is because I can teach other people how to have the same thing. And in my traditional businesses, I can't. I just do enough. Like I just tell them enough to keep them there. Like I keep a glass ceiling above their head, and if I pay them too much, then it takes more money out of my pocket. And I don't want to teach them all my secrets, because then they'll start their own company. We're here in Q Science. I'm not going to mislead you or misguide you or misdirect you, because that only hurts your business. That hurts my business too as well. So I'm going to help you every step of the way. So that's what's so awesome about this. Okay. But the most important thing, you have a piece of paper and pen, right? With you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And so what I want you to write down is the most important things you can bring to your Q business is work ethic, desire, commitment, and the ability to be coachable. Okay. These are the 4 things that I need you to work on. I don't want you to try to, like, we're not trying to recreate the wheel. The wheel's already been created. Like, I'm very old school. If it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Like, we have a system in place that works. Just follow it and you will get the results 100%. Okay. So what is your website name you was able to create? Okay. When you first signed up, you're going to have a website. This is where you're going to redirect everybody to actually buy the product, or actually be ambassador. This is coded to you. So you get credit for everybody that orders or signs up from your website. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, I just used my name, Emma Massey.
Perfect. And then it's going to be
Yeah.
.myqsciences.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Have that written down because that's very important. It's coded to you. Okay. That's your own web domain that Q Science made just for you. Okay. The next thing is your ambassador ID. Do you know what your ambassador ID is?
I know where it is in my email.
Okay, perfect. Well, write that down on a piece of paper. You need to memorize that, okay?
Okay.
Really important. Have you downloaded the Q Connect Pro free app by any chance?
Yes.
Perfect. Have you been able to look through it and see the PDF files on the ingredients, the benefits of the product, and some of the videos? Yes.
Yes. I've
Awesome.
been messing around with that a little bit.
Heck yeah, it's so awesome. There's been some great promo videos that are being released right now with skincare, so super excited about that. And that's going to be launching at the end of this month, so really excited. All righty. Your upline silver is going to be me right now. Okay, it's going to be Brandon Stevens. Hopefully, we'll be changing that very soon with a very early promotion from Miss Lindsay Schill. Hopefully. She's working on it. They've only been in the business for a month, so a lot of people was able to hit bronze, so barely missed silver this last month. So it's awesome. So right now, I'm going to be your upline silver for a temporary month, maybe. That's okay. So we always want to redirect our upline silver, okay? And the reason why is because I would love to speak to everyone. But eventually, there's going to be so many people on my team where everybody, if they call me, I'm going to be so overwhelmed that I can never get anything done. So that's why we build leaders into our organization. So you always go to your upline silver. And that's why I'm launching you, because I'm your upline silver. And so even though me being a diamond in the company, there's never, I truly believe, like you're too busy to do something. You just got to get more organized. That's all. Like somebody, I'm just too busy. I have too much. No, you're not too busy. I have multiple companies. I have multiple people that I brought into this business. It's just you have to like be organized and put everything in line. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how many times I see people on their couch watching TV or playing on Facebook and scrolling through it. You know what I mean? Where they could be doing something more active with their organization to help them. So that's the reason why some people explode their business and some people explore their business because they're not as serious. So are you curious? Or are you serious? That's what I always tell my ambassadors. The ones that are serious, we're going to take this to the next level. So it's awesome. Your start date was on Monday, so you want to make sure you put your start date down. And the reason why, I like to celebrate anniversaries, and also I like to know checkpoints and goals to hit every month, every 2 weeks, and so on. 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. To keep us on pace from hitting that goal. Now, I want you to post your why, okay? And I want you to write this down to put it up on your mirror so you can read it every morning, okay? Because a lot of people have a why, but they never write it down. And I want it to be written down in your bathroom mirror for one reason. The reason is because I want you to be able to see it every single morning. When you wash your face, you brush your teeth. Hopefully you wash your face and brush your teeth every morning. If you don't, start doing it. But I want you to see it. I want you to be able to visualize it and think it. Why? Because when times get tough, you're going to think about the reason why you're doing this business. But if you're not seeing it, it's going to be real easy for you to give up on your life if you're not mentally, physically seeing it every single day. So my why in my life was to be able to retire my family, to be able to put my kids through swim lessons and private school and be able to spend time with them. And I've been able to do that in the last couple of years of being in part of the network marketing industry. And that's what's been a blessing. Like my parents are at my house right now. They come and visit all the time. And I'm able to take care of them financially. I give them $7,500 every single month. I bought them a house in early Texas, out in Central Texas. And that's not to brag or impress. It's always been my goal is to retire my parents. And now I've done that. And so that was my motivation. They brought me into this world. I want to take care of them. And so it's really cool to do that. So I don't know what your why is, but I want you to write that down real quick. And then I want you to tell me what it is. Okay. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. and I'm gonna give you 30 seconds, okay?
Okay.
You pretty much already said it, so just write down what you said.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, did you get it written down?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. What was it?
Definitely my daughters. I'd like more time with them, and financial freedom. And I want to take control of my health.
Ooh, that's so good. I love that. So you heard me say the other day, earlier, money comes and goes, something you'll never get back. It's what? Time. And so that this vehicle can give you time to spend more time with your family. And that's very important. And so money will only motivate you so long. It's the reason why you do the business will motivate you for a lifetime. I'm going to give you a scenario real quick, okay? Let's pretend this is a plank. And this plank is 100 feet in length and 6 inches in width. As you know, 6 inches is not very wide. If I told you, Miss Massey, if you walk this plank, I'll give you $20. You'd be like, yeah, of course, I'll walk the plank. But what if I put that plank on the highest high rise in Dallas, Texas, 100 stories and up, two buildings, 100 stories up in there, and I lay that plank down? Would you do it for $20 now?
Probably not.
Yeah, you're a little crazy if you do. Hey, but some people are adrenaline junkies, you know.
Yeah.
But what if I gave you $10,000, $50,000, $100,000? Now you're thinking, okay, that's a lot of money, but my life's not worth it. Maybe I'll lose my balance. You know, I'm not 18 years old no more. I don't got perfect balance anymore. You know, as we get older, I've noticed. I don't know about you, but my balance is nowhere as good as it used to be. But maybe the wind's blowing, maybe the weather's bad. Like if I fall, I'll die. I never get to see my family ever again. But what if I told you $500,000 or even $1 million? Now you're like, wow, that sounds really good. That's a lot of money that might get me out of debt maybe, or help out some families in needs, or buy a new house or new vehicles, or put my kids through college. There's a lot of things that now are going through our head. You know, I might even just bear crawl the plank and just crawl across with it, you know, to make sure I don't fall, you know. But what if I told you your two little babies were sitting on the other side of that plank and that building was on fire and it's about to collapse in 30 seconds? I bet you won't think about it now, or you would even blink or take another breath. You would sprint over there, guide them back, repair them back. True or not true?
That's true.
Absolutely. If you would have said it wasn't true, I'm so glad I'm not your kids. But it's so true. Like we would take
Yeah.
we would take a bullet for our kids. We would take a bullet for our family. We would do anything. But when it comes to money, we're second guessing. So that's why it comes back to saying what I told you a few minutes ago. Money will only motivate you so long. It's the reason why you do the business will motivate you for life. You're doing it to spend more time with your family, to give back, and to be able to provide them something. Maybe that you might not have one growing up, or put them in a better education program, or whatever that may be. That's what I love. But also, it's not about giving our kids everything that we've never had. It's about teaching our kids everything that we never were taught growing up, to make sure they don't make the same mistakes we made when we grew up. Does that make sense? See, there's
Yes.
so many things that you look back on in life and you're like, man, only if I would have known not to do this, or if I was told to do this. And so the moral of the story is, like, I want to help you become a better person mentally, physically, spiritually, a better mom, a wife, a better whatever that may be, because I truly believe when we do that, everything else will fall in place here with Q Science. And so we are not just a company with great products. We're not a company with just a great comp plan. We're not a company with great people. We are a personal development company attached with a comp plan, attached with products, attached with good people. And the reason why I say that is because I want to help mold and shape you to become that person, a better person. And when we do that, you'll stick with us long term because you're getting the benefits and the relationships that you build here. And that's what I love about Q Sites, is what we're creating. So it's really awesome. So step two is in 24 to 24 hours is getting a game plan in place. Okay. See, you got to be able to fall in love with the process, follow the system to get the results. Okay. So right now, what are we doing? It's called a launch. Okay. And you're going to do this with every new person that you bring into the business, or your upline bronze or silver with. Okay. See, Miss Crouch is seeing a couple launches now. She's going to eventually start doing launches to herself. and helping a team. And that's what they're duplicating into the organization. So it's almost like a baton. You ever seen a track and field event before on TV or in person?
Mm.
You ever see that little baton where
Yeah.
they're running and they hand it off and they run and hand it off? See, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm running around the track holding a baton. And I'm going to keep running. I'm going to run right beside you. And then when I feel comfortable enough that you can do this on your own, I'm going to hand you that baton. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go help somebody else in your team. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. So now there's 2 of us running with the baton and we're teaching people. And then before you know, you have 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Why? Is because I want a business to operate with me and without me. So I'm digging deep because water bulls from the bottom to the top, not from the top to the bottom. It's working with the newest people in the organization. So we're launching. That's what we're doing right now. The next step is going to be piquing people's interest. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. We're going to do about 25 peaks, and then we're going to do some responses, and then we'll be able to jump off, and then you'll continue to keep doing that because you already know the scripts and how to do it and then what to say, okay? The next thing is sending them a webinar, but I like to do that last. And the reason why is because I truly believe face-to-face presentation is the most effective way in this business. Why? Because we're emotional people. We're touch, feel, see, taste people. Like that's what we are. No, I'm good. Thank you. And so I always like, if you can get in front of somebody and give a presentation, even if I need to jump on a Zoom and you're sitting right there, that's better. Second step is a Zoom like we're doing right now. Why? Because I can see your face expressions. You can interact. And the reason why I say this, the least 2 effective ways is a phone call and a video. The reason why I say this is, okay, some people might disagree, but tell me the last time you watched a video over 3 minutes long that you fully paid attention to without any distractions, without looking up, without stopping it, or some loud noise that got your attention. Has that ever happened?
Yeah, well, I've been distracted. Yeah.
Every time. It
I
almost
don't know. Yeah.
every time. Why? Because we have distractions all around us all the time. But right now, I got your full guided attention. You know what I mean? I see you interacting with me, everything else, so it's more effective. Tell me the last time you got on a phone call and you wasn't doing something else on that phone call. You weren't walking, or you weren't doing dishes, or you weren't cutting something up, or you weren't finding your shoes, or you weren't putting on your pants, talking on the phone. Tell me, or brushing your teeth. We're always constantly doing something on the phone, right?
Right.
Right. And then you hear half of the stuff. I don't know how many times that somebody say something like, what did you just say? And they said it loud and clear. It's just, I was just so distracted. So that's the reason why I like doing Zoom calls and one-on-one presentations, because they're more effective. I'm not saying them are not effective. It's just your closing percentage is a lot higher than it is by sending just a video, okay? I know time can get difficult, times in between, it's a miscommunication stuff. So sometimes we have to send a video, and it's okay, okay? But a lot of times I like to do a Zoom presentation, or I like to do a in-person at a Starbucks, kind of like I am today, okay? Just helping, because sometimes people just needed you to be interacting with them together to help them every step of the way, because people are used to being told what to do. I know that sounds crazy to say that, but it's true. Most people have jobs and they have a boss that gives them the assignments to do every single day. So you help them, guide them through them steps, we'll do that. So our job is say your left leg is personal development, your right leg is action, okay? We're gonna do a little bit of personal development, then we're gonna take action. We're gonna do a little bit of personal development, then we're gonna take action. We're gonna do a little bit of personal development, then we're gonna take action. Why? Because every time we do personal development, we take one step. Every time we do action, we take another step. Personal development, action, action. But if I'm just doing personal development, see, some people think, I got to know every detail of the products. I got to know every detail of how this business runs. What happens? You start just doing circles because all you're doing is learning with your left leg. You're just going in circles. See, you got to be able to take action too. It's going to be more of a learn, earn as you go, okay? You're not going to learn everything overnight. That's what we're here to help you, okay? That's what I love about our mobile app. It has all the PDF files that you can cover in that, okay? So it's really cool. And then if we need to get on a 3-way call with your upline to answer questions after they watch the video or after they see a presentation, then you can, or get them on a Zoom like this. And if we need additional information sent out, we will send it to them, and then we'll close them. We'll get back on the phone with them, close them, and then we start a launch call just like we're doing right now. So it's like a cycle. And people ask me all the time, Miss Massey, like, why do you do the same thing over and over and over? Well, why do you go to work Monday through Friday and do the same thing over and over and over? You know what I mean? It works. Why change it? Like, why do we have to keep redoing something new and new and new if it works? That's what I love. It's duplicatable. So the simpler you keep it, the more lucrative it's going to be in your business. I don't want to be an overpaid employee. I just want to show people the system, and then it duplicates. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Sweet. So the next step is identifying your first 2 people in your business, okay? This is really important, okay? And we're going to do this real quick. So when you draw out your tree, who would you want directly underneath you? Moms, dads, aunts, uncles, whoever that person you think that might be interested in the business. So for instance, let me put my brother, and then I'm going to put my dad maybe. My dad and my brother are hard working. So I'm gonna draw up 2 circles. I'm gonna put me. I'm gonna put my mom and dad. I mean my dad and my brother in there too as well. Because that's the first 2 people I want to reach out to. Okay. And so I always like to say these are your road dogs. These are people you want to work with. Why? It's because they're gonna override the majority of your business. Because we don't build wide and spread ourselves thin. This is not a unilevel where you have breakaways when you want to like somebody hits a higher rank than you still don't want to work with them. Like when people say that, oh, that's not the leg I need to work in. No, you work wherever you're needed. Why? Is because you'll never have to work there again eventually. So we build depth. Water blows from the bottom to the top, not from the top to the bottom. So always work with the newest person in the organization. So that's what's really cool about this. So we want to identify your first 2 people bring the business, okay? Then we want to identify your first 3 people that want to get as a customer, okay? Who do you think that could be beneficial for this? And the reason why is we're going to reach out to 3 people using a script that's very lucrative by asking for a favor. And when we ask for that favor, they're going to think we might need some money or something, but that's not true. We don't need no money. We're just a few customers away from hitting our next promotion in the company. And we're going to see if they can do a huge favor for us and actually take a look at your website and see if they can help us and benefit from any of the parts that we may have to help you with your promotion. You see, nobody wants to be sold anything, but people will love to help a cause all the time. And so we're going to see if they can help you by getting care and shared, where you don't have to pay for your product. Because that's very important. Because if you get 300 customer volume with on preferred customers with at least 3 of them, then you don't have to pay for your product. So our goal is with you being signed up as on an auto ship right off the bat being signed up, we want to make sure that next month your product is absolutely free. So that's awesome, right? Wouldn't you agree? Get free product every single month. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to come out of pocket more than you have to. So let's take advantage of the comp plan. And so what is our goals? I truly believe a goal without a set goal date is just a dream. And so I really want to think about what is your goal. So like this week, there's like 15 days, well, there's a little bit more than 15 days left in the month. There is 17 days left in the month. So what is your goal this week? Like, what do you want to achieve? You have like builder, that's 300 in volume. You have pro, that's actually 600 in volume. You have executive, that's 1,500 in volume. Like, what is some of your goals? Have you been able to look at the comp plan?
I didn't really look at it too much. 'Cause I don't really know how that works. So I didn't really focus on looking at that yet.
Okay, sweet. So I think a good goal this week would be executive. So let's put executive down on your piece of paper for your first weekly goal, okay? Because I think writing down things is very, very, very big. And the reason why is because I was saying earlier, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal, okay? And a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. And a plan backed with action becomes your reality. And so we want to make sure we're writing everything down, okay? So our goal for a week goal is executive, okay? And then we're going to do our 30-day goal is going to be elite. So on the 30-day goal, put elite.
Okay.
And then your 60-day goal is going to be bronze. And your 90-day goal is going to be silver. Got it down? Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to write 5 names down real quick. This is your Fab 5. Who do you want to share this business first, okay? And we're going to send them a message here in a second, but this is going to be the first people we share the business to, okay? And we're going to send them a text message. Well, let's actually send them a text message right now, okay? Are we on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So we won't be able to see you when you go to your contact list, but I want you to message 5 people. You're going to say, like me, for instance, you say, hey, Brandon, how are you? Okay. And I just want you to send that to 5 people, okay? Hey, Brandon. Don't say, hey, Brandon, but say their name. Say, if it's Jessica, hey, Jessica, how are you? Hey, David, how are you? Because Miss Massey, if I send you a message by asking you, how are you? What is your response?
I'm good. How are you?
99.9% of the time, everybody always answers, I'm great. How are you? I'm good. Yourself? I'm great. How are you doing? What have you been up to? So then you just opened up the door for me to express how I'm doing. And I'm going to go into that just here in a second, exactly what you need to do to respond back to them 5 people. Okay. So right now, I want you to go message them 5 people. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick during this few seconds of you sending out that quick text message to 5 people. Okay. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bear dog.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. So, oh, sorry. I can turn mine back on. I feel like such a bad person when I'm like hitting my vapor like right on like a Zoom. I can't do it.
It doesn't matter.
I know. It's just, I feel like a smoker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got such a bad vibe or bad reputation with it.
Right. For sure.
I wish my freaking computer would work. This is driving me crazy on my phone.
I bet.
I don't like it. I don't know why it won't work.
It's so much nicer to see your face though.
Yeah. I hope I look okay. I have no idea.
Of course.
I wish this would work. Trying to think who else. I've already talked to Kaylee. Let's see if I can get this to work on my computer
Cool.
one more
Was
time.
we
It's
able to
just too
send out
hard on my.
Was we able to send out the 5 messages?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay. So here in a minute, we're going to respond back to them. Okay. If they respond back, but if not, we'll go into it and I'll show you a little bit more action. So don't respond back to them if they message you back. Okay. Until we get to it. Okay.
Okay.
No problem. Okay. All righty. All right. Here we go. And so the next thing is making sure you're staying plugged into the Q Life movement groups and our Q News and our Q Science testimonials. Okay. So have you been added to our Q News group?
On Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So this is going to be corporate information. This is our corporate page. This is the most important page, okay? It's delivered every Monday with Jake Spencer and Kelly Allred and Matt. They're going to be giving you updates where the company's going and what's happening in the company. So you always want to pay attention to the live. So this Thursday, actually today, Miss Sarah's already done a live, actually going in training and everything else. So she does all types of trainings on FFM, recruiting, customers, conventions, how to get people there. So much great content. Uh-oh, you got to mute them. There we go. It's so much great content. You just got to turn your volume off on the computer or one of your devices, okay? And then mute it. And so it's really good content. So make sure you're paying attention to Q News. Check it daily to make sure there's nothing that you're missing that's going on up there, okay? The Q Life movement is for ambassadors and rank promotions. Welcome new ambassadors and training. You'll get updates in there that's going on too as well. So you want to make sure you check that. Are you part of the Q Life movement group?
Yeah, I think so. Rayanne invited me to, I think, all of those.
Okay, sweet. So Ms. Crouch, have we welcomed her to the page yet?
Yes, we have.
Perfect. Great job. Heck yeah. Sweet. So you want to make sure you welcome people to that page too as well. And
Okay. You know what? I only did Q Rising, so I'll just grab it and put it on Q Life.
There you go. You always want to make sure you're welcoming people. Why? Is because I want to feel like I'm part of a tribe. I want to feel like I'm part of a group of individuals that have the same mission, the same vision, the same direction that I'm going. And when you're part of a community that uplifts people and congratulates people, it makes you feel appreciated. And that's why they have employees of the month. That's why they do stuff like that. You know, at the end of the day, people will die for recognition, but they'll live for a paycheck. And so people want to be recognized for their hard work and their dedication and promotions. And so that's what we're good at. And I'm not going to lie. It feels good when people appreciate your work. And it feels good when you get recognized for things. So that's why we want to make sure that you're welcoming people to your customers when they're in the trenches working and working really hard. So make sure you get promoted for that, okay? All right. The third group you need to be part of is our Q Science Testimonials group, okay? This is pages for customers, ambassadors, and prospects too as well to see the product testimonies, what's going on. And you can also comment in there if there's something that you're looking for a certain thing that's happening in your life system-wise. Just like, hey, is there any products that help out with allergies? Is there any products that help with the immune system? Is there anything that helps out with whatever it may be? You can type it in there, and then people will start commenting and helping you what you should take. It's very great. And you can see a lot of great testimonies too. Well, I failed a drug test if I take the full spectrum hemp. You'll see comments on that. You'll see different people that's posted their drug test results that tested negative for THC and stuff like that. And so you want to make sure that you're paying attention to all of them, okay? So it's really good and really helpful because you're going to have people that ask these questions too as well. Now, our next event is our biggest event. And the reason why it's going to be in Orlando, Florida. And this is so huge because we're rolling out our full spectrum hemp at this convention for a special price. And I'm going to be stacking up on it. I'm going to buy as much as they let me. Like, they're probably going to have to cut me off. I'll probably buy all of it. So I'm so excited. And the reason why, they're saying nowadays that the millennials are having more skin damage to their face from their cell phones and computers than actually the sun itself because of the rays, the blue rays and everything. And like, just to think about how often we spend on our phone with our heads down or the computer. They're saying now the millennials are spending anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day on their phone. That's crazy. Like, that's like a full work schedule. You know what I mean? When you think about that. And so that's so huge. And nowadays millennials are starting to really take care of their skin a lot more because of reasons like that. And so I can't wait to start putting, I never even thought about putting skincare on my face, but then I started thinking about, like, wow, you know, that is so true. Like, these phones are damaging our skin. And so now that I can help prevent something to make me look younger and try to actually look the same age as my wife because she's Asian. and in the next 20 years, she's going to look the same and I'm going to be looking old and they're going to think like she's like I'm like, why am I dating somebody so much younger than me? You know, it's so funny. We saw a couple the other day and this guy, no lie, looked like he was 30 years older, but they were the same age. And it was like, I said, babe, that's going to be me if I don't get the skincare on me ASAP. So you have to be at this event, okay? So it's going to be the 27th and 28th in Orlando, Florida. Where do you live right now?
I live in Colorado, same as Rayanne.
Sweet. So what are you doing at the end of this month? Do you have anything planned?
I don't have anything planned besides my regular job.
Sweet.
That's about it.
So what time do you get off usually on your regular job?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so what we need is get you registered for Orlando event. And the reason why, we're going to have all the top money earners in the company going to be training on stage to show you exactly how to grow this business, okay? We're going to be rolling out the full spectrum hemp. We have some other crazy announcements that we're going to be rolling out that I can't talk about, okay, that are insane with full spectrum hemp. And I can't wait for that to happen, okay? It's going to be amazing. So I'm super excited about that. But we got to figure out a way to get you to Orlando to get this content because it's going to explode your business. You're going to learn everything that you need to know how to grow this business. I've never met one person that hit platinum without being a part of this company, being part of a convention. And if you feel like it wasn't worth your time, then I will 100% refund you everything, hotel, the cost, everything. That's how confident I am about this convention and what it's going to do for you and your business growing. So can you get off for the 27th and 28th of this month?
I don't know for certain. I'd have to talk with, figure stuff out with my kids and
Yes.
all of that.
We can have moms, dads, aunts, babysitters, your boyfriend, watch them, whatever we have to do. Like that's how serious this event. Like I'm telling you, like when I first went to my first convention, I'm so thankful that my upline dragged me. I was just like, oh, I don't know. I was trying to make excuses not to go. And I'm so thankful because I was like literally even about to back out on the last day. That's how serious I was because I was like, oh, I don't need to go to the convention to have success. But I went because like he came to my house and picked me up. And like we drove there because I was like, man, money's kind of tight. I can't afford it. It was just cheaper to drive. So we ended up driving. And after that event, I looked at him and I said, thank you so much. He said, for what? I said, for making me go because it made me realize how important it is to attend a convention and show me the real cause of what Q Science is really about. And show me what's really important on our mission statement, what we want to achieve here. And when you get to meet the type of people that's in this business, I can't express how amazing the individuals are, and how everybody comes together as a family. And it's not about just making money. It's not about just like world domination, getting filled. It's about building a community for a cause to help out everyone, and that's what it's all about. So we got to figure out what we got to do. Like I promise you, you will not regret it. I promise you, you're going to thank me at the end of the convention. I promise you, it's going to explode your business. And everybody that I've seen that goes to convention, their business usually grows anywhere from 35 to 40% coming out of convention every single time. Every single time. And the people that don't, they might get like 2 or 3% growth. That's why I want to make sure it's so important that you attend this. So you got to make me a promise that you're going to do everything you possibly can to be there.
I would try. Yes,
No,
absolutely.
don't say the word try.
Okay.
Try. Do you try? Do you try to pick up a pen or do you pick up a pen? Do you pick up your binder or your folder or your journal? No, you pick it up. You don't try. You pick it up. So I want you to do everything you can, not to try, but to do it. Okay?
Okay.
You made me that promise.
So, real quick, Marion, they have an Airbnb or whatever it's called, like a house that they're renting, Lindsay and a bunch of girls. And so we'll all be staying in that house for $66 a person
Yes.
for 3 nights.
For 3 nights.
Okay.
And there's
Yeah,
there's no men there. It's all women. So you don't have your boyfriend doesn't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're renting a van that's like super cheap, so that everyone can commute. We can just all jump in the van and go every day. So they're making it as easy as possible or as affordable as possible to go.
Okay.
And
That
that can help out
sounds
a lot.
good.
Absolutely. So we got to do whatever we can, Miss Massey, to get you there. Okay, it's so important. Okay, so your list is the fuel of your business. The bigger the list, the more money you're going to make. So we definitely want to work on your list. Okay, and then step 6 is actually working with a financial coach. If I truly believe your finances are not in place at home, they won't be outside. And so that's what's so important. If you want to talk to a FFM, a financial coach, just send me a message, let me know, or let Ms. Crouch on, she'll let me know, and we can connect you with the right people to put a plan in place. Because it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. And I don't want you to feel that just because you start ranking up in Q Science that you have to raise your lifestyle. Because I see a lot of people that make a lot of money and they have nothing to show for it at the end of the month. They have some people that hardly make any money at all, and they have way more at the end of the month. And so it's not about the flash. It's not about the cars. It's not about the mansion. I want to attract people for the right reasons, for a long-term opportunity. I've seen so many people in this industry make a lot of money, and then they have nothing to show for it. So we want to make sure that we're not misleading or misguiding you into buying things or things that you think you need to have that you don't really necessarily need to have, okay? So we want to make sure we protect you and your family for long term. Because if we do that, you'll stick with us long term. Okay? Sweet.
Okay.
So the accountability tracker is huge. Okay. Sometimes do you ever work out or do any type of physical activity by any chance, or have done that before?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So you understand when we go work out at a gym, we get a decent workout. But sometimes we don't. But when we have a workout partner or a personal trainer, we get a more intense workout in, right? Like they really whoop our tails and like put us to work and make us do longer intervals than we usually would, or make us do more reps than we usually would. And like you're sore the next day, like, oh my gosh, it like kicked my butt. I'm like, oh, you like almost want to flip off your trainer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing comes with business. See, when you're doing business, you get okay results. But when you have accountability partner, you get better results. Like you're kept accountable of your goals and your expectations. So what do you want to accomplish here in Q Science? So like, what is your goal like on a daily basis? Is it to sign up one ambassador and get one customer, or just get one customer or get one ambassador, or either other? You got to have a goal to keep yourself accountable every single day. So what if I told you this? Let's get real serious real quick. Let's say this is a candlestick, okay? And I light that candlestick, and it represents your life. And when that candlestick 24 hours is up, you're gone. You'll never get to see your family ever again. Your kids, your boyfriend, you'll never get to see them ever again. But if you hit your goal as one ambassador or one customer or both, whatever your goal may be on a daily basis, then you get another candlestick and you get another 24 hours. And then you get it, when that 24 hours is up. If you didn't hit your goal, your life is over. You never see your family again. But if you did hit your goal, you get another 24 hours. How much differently are you going to treat this business now?
A lot differently.
Exactly. So when you lay your head down at night, and let's say you didn't hit your goal, you're at least going to be fully exhausted. It's not going to be 8 p.m. Oh, it's getting late. I'm done. I'll just hit my goal tomorrow. I'll double my goal. No, because your kid's life's on the line. You'll never get to see them again. You'll never get to see your boyfriend again. Like you'll never get to see your mom and dad again. That's the way I mentally work this business. And people are like, how do you get the results you do? Is because I have goals and I have a ticking clock. Like right now, my candle is burning. Every hour it's getting shorter and shorter and shorter if I don't hit my goal. And so that's why sometimes I have to come to Starbucks to work, because I'm distracted at home because I want to spend more time with my family. So I'm like, oh no, I got to go step outside my house and I got to actually work the business. No distractions. I have to hit my goals. And I want to interact with people and talk to people and share with these people what I'm doing. Like when I get off the zone, I'm going to talk to some of the individuals here. Why? I just want to introduce myself and be friendly and build relationships. And so this helps you stay on track to whatever you want to accomplish here in Q Science. Say 1 to 5 points is going to get you $1,000 to $750 check if you do this. 6 to 25 points part-time is going to get you $750 to $1,700. 26 plus points will give you full-time at least $4,000 a month. How do you get points? It's how many times did you present the business? How many follow-up calls did you make? How many second and third exposures did you do? Did you book? How many new ambassadors were you responsible for signing up in your business? This is how you get points, okay? So you always got to keep yourself accountable every single time, okay? Now it's going over scripts, okay? Now this is where I was asking you for permission to actually go over some things with you, because people are going to be able to see your screen, okay? So what I want to do real quick is, have you been able to actually have anybody message you back out of that top 5?
Not yet.
Okay, that's okay. So what I want you to do real quick, I want you to get a piece of paper and pen, and you're going to write down these 3 scripts, okay? And these are the 3 scripts that we're going to use to grow your business, okay? So script 1 is going to be, hey, their name, okay? So it's, hey, Brandon, how are you? Hey, Nikki, how are you? Hey, Derek, how are you? Whatever their name may be. So it's just put hey, and then parentheses their name. Don't put parentheses when you say their names, but just put parentheses name there. How are you? So you're going to say, hey,
Okay.
Derek, how are you? Hey, Brandon, how are you? Hey, Melissa, how are you? Hey, Jared, how are you? Okay, that's the first script. And I asked you earlier, when somebody sees that, how do they usually respond? I'm great. And you? I'm doing good. Yourself? Every time. Now I'm going to give you some advice. Usually people that don't ask how you're doing back are usually people that are not good for this business, because they don't care about asking how you're doing. So we wanted people that are friendly, people that are interacting, that have a little bit of feelings of caring about other people. You know what I mean? Not just themselves. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody, okay? Because I have signed up people in my business where they just said, what's up? I'm good, you know, things like that. But majority of people that have a little bit of feelings and care usually ask how you're doing too as well. So you might have a couple of people do that, just pre-warning you. And if you do, if they say, I'm good, and that's it, our response is, okay, that's awesome, or that's great, okay? I've been able to integrate something new and crazy, and I'll repeat it, something new and crazy into my life, and I would love to share it with you if you're open. Okay? So now if they respond, and you, if they're asking how you are doing, then you're going to say, I'm doing great. Instead of saying that's great, I'm doing great. Okay? I've been able to integrate something new and crazy into my life, and I would love to share it with you if you're open. Let me know if you didn't get all that. So,
I think I did.
you think? Can you read it back to me so we can make sure that you did?
So, create something new, and then I stopped writing with that. So I've been able to integrate something new and exciting,
No, and crazy. People nowadays like
new
crazy.
and crazy.
Yeah, like Miss Crouch, like she's smiling. She loves crazy things. So like everybody loves crazy stuff. Nobody wants like you got to be different. Like people love something, live life on the edge, you know. So something new and crazy, and I would love to share it with you if you're open.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. And then their next response from what the data that I've been able to gather from people that actually use the script, about probably about 70% will respond back. What is it? What do you got? Send me some information. Yeah, hit me with it. That's gonna be your response. Then, or about 30% won't respond, or they say no, thank you, or I'm not interested, or they just won't respond. Okay. But if they do respond, this is what you're going to say back. When is a good time to jump on a Zoom call? And then you can put in parentheses, it's just like Skype, because we're on a Zoom call right now. It's just like Skype. Okay. When is the good time to jump on a Zoom call? Now, if they live close to you, when is the good time to get together? Because you want to meet with that person. Because I'd rather you be sitting next to them, and then if I'm not in Colorado or Miss Crouch can meet with you, I can give a presentation like this, but you're sitting right next to me. Why? Is because you can raise your energy levels and you're like, oh my gosh, you hear what Mr. Stevens just said? This is crazy. Like we're gonna blow this up. Like we're gonna take this thing to the top. We're gonna impact so many people's lives. You keep saying it. See what I'm saying? I'm saying we self-consciously, I'm already putting it into their head that we're doing this together, no matter what. You know what I mean? And so I don't give them permission. Like I'm not forcing them saying they have to do it, but I'm self-consciously already telling them they're going to do it. So when it comes to the end of it, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, right? Like my energy levels, like the frequency will naturally like raise their frequency. So if I get on Miss Massey and I get on this Zoom with you and I'm just like, hey Miss Massey, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Yeah, awesome. You got 2 kids. That's really awesome. I bet they're adorable. Yeah. What your energy levels are low, but when I'm like, Miss Matthew, you got 2 kids. Awesome, man. Like, how old are they? Like, you know, I'm having this conversation. Like, you're so awesome. Like, you're good people. Like, I'm raising the frequency level. Now I'm getting excited. Naturally, you will gravitate to my excitement level, not my energy level, because I control your tone. So if I'm high energy, you're going to naturally raise your energy. It might not be to my level, but you're going to naturally raise your energy levels. But if I'm real dull and not high energies, you're going to come down to my level. So you control the energy at all times, no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? Like my energy levels are so high. Like I rather scare 9 out of 10 of people away than like 1 out of 10 of the people that I want. So I want to attract the right people into my organization. I want to attract the right people in my company, because you are who you attract. And so it's a walking image. Like, so if you don't like the people you're attracting in your business, maybe you should take a look in the mirror. Like, why are you attracting the type of people? You know what I mean? You are who you attract. So that's huge. Okay. So that's the third way. That's how we're going to send out messages to people. Okay. And I'm going to screen share. We're going to screen share here in a minute, and we're going to do that together. Okay. Second strip is customers. Okay. These are people that like maybe grandma, maybe mom, maybe aunts, maybe friends that they're not really, you don't think that would be a good fit to this business. They can help you out. Just remember, if you owned a business and everybody that walked in that put a job application in, are you going to hire every single one of them? Nope.
No.
So why would you want to bring somebody into your business that you wouldn't actually want to hire? You know, you see what I'm saying? So why would you want to try? I really prefer quality over quantity at the end of the day. Okay, because the last thing I want to do is sign somebody up in my business that maybe not good people, that maybe lies, manipulates, steals. That's not the type of people we want in our company. So maybe you want to help them out with a great product like QMAT, you know, and get them the proper nutrition, or maybe help them with hemp, with anxiety and stuff like that, and help them. Of course, we don't want to not help people, but also we want to attract people for the right reasons into our company too as well. We want to protect Q Science as a whole. Does that make sense? So, for instance, when we have to have 3 customers to get you Care and Share qualified, so I like to message people and say, Miss Crouch, hey, can you do me a huge favor? And so when I ask that, majority of the time, what does people think? You need money, or you need help moving, or something that's like that from the minds every time. But you're going to hit them with the curveball. You were like, I'm a few customers away from hitting a promotion in my company. And I was going to see if you could help me out and take a look at my website. Very simple. Take a look at my website and check it out and let me know if you have any questions. And then we're going to follow up with them and see what we can do. We'll send them our link and go. Why? Because people love helping people. People don't like being sold on anything, but they like helping a cause and they love supporting people. Like I get hit with fundraisers all the stinking time. Like I'm almost like about to like anything that has something about raising money, I'm about to put a code in my phone where it just blocks them text messages because I always freaking donate every time. It's like it's crazy. Like I'm donating money all over the country. Like now, like when I was doing fundraisers as a kid, we had to go door to door. You know what I mean? We didn't have all these fancy technologies sending out text messages. Nowadays, I get cookies sent to my house from other states and chocolate, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, like every day, like I'm getting hit up with fundraisers, especially the beginning of the school year. Like beginning of the school year, it's like clockwork. Like I'm gonna go in a coma like the beginning of the school year every time. I'm like, I pay enough tax dollars to my county, like I'm good. But I want it, you know, at the end of the day, I still help them out. Every time I cross a Girl Scout,
Yeah.
I still buy cookies, even though I don't eat the cookies because I want to help them out, you know? So that's huge. So we're going to use that script, okay? So what I want you to do right now, you have your computer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to screen share on your computer. I'm going to give you the authority. That's the one with the blank screen, right? Okay, I'm going to make you the host.
My computer, yeah. I don't know why it won't
That's okay.
cooperate.
Can you do screen share? What it does? Type in screen share on your computer and see if it lets us see your computer screen.
I type it in?
I was just on mute. I'm sorry. You see the little screen, the square, a green square
Oh,
box
okay.
at the bottom? It says share. Click on that.
Oh, share. Yeah.
Yes, Mom. Did you hit screen share? There you go. It's starting to start screen sharing your computer. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna click.
Okay.
We're gonna click on Facebook. We're gonna log into your Facebook real quick. And now we're going to go into action. Now, I'm going to let you go through the scripts and show you exactly how to do this. Now, some people get nervous in this situation, and sometimes you see content that sometimes kind of like, you know, not saying that you will have this type of content, but sometimes some people will have content that you might not want to see. So we have to overlook that sometimes on Facebook. I always tell people, if you're going to have that type of content, you need to do that privately, not on social media. So you'll have, but some people laugh about it and they don't care. So just to pre-warn you, when you do this with your future reps, you might see some weird things. So like my last one, I saw some things that were inappropriate and me and my wife started laughing really hardcore.
Yeah.
And maybe it spiced up our night that night. That's why we had another kid. I don't know. But sorry. Okay, let's go back to, you know, the focus point here. Okay, so we're going to click on, and pardon for all the people that are watching this, I do apologize. We are human too. We're not like superheroes over here. We are, you know, basic humans too as well. Okay, so we're going to click on the messenger, the little box where it has the messenger at, where it has the number. Yes, ma'am. Okay, and then it's going to pull up your messages. Okay, sweet. Okay, and so you have, okay, so Melodiz, is that how you say it correctly?
Oh, Joaquin?
Yeah, Joaquin.
Yeah.
Okay, who is that person?
That's, I play kickball with him.
Sweet. Okay, so let's click.
Yeah, it's like my kickball group.
Okay, so is that a group in there or is that just a person?
That's just a person. It was like messaging him to find about my game last night.
Okay, sweet. So how long have you known that person?
For a few years.
Sweet. So let's click on Joaquin's name real quick. Let's click on it. Okay. And so we're going to say, hey, Joaquin, how are you? And we're going to send out about 20 messages. And I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, hit enter. Okay. Miss Espinoza, who's that?
That's my boyfriend's mom.
Oh, sweet. So we're gonna use her for a big favor. Say so. You say so. Just say, hey. How do you say her first name correctly?
We call her Lee, but it's Lillian.
Okay, so call her Lee then. Whatever you call her. Say, hi, Lee. How are you? So we're gonna start the conversation off the exact same. Okay. Hit enter. Okay. Isaiah. Who's that?
I don't know who that is. He told me happy birthday,
Perfect.
but I don't really know who
Okay, cool. So click on the name.
that is.
That's okay. Let's click on it.
On Isaiah.
Yeah, on Isaiah. Okay, sweet. Say, hi, Isaiah. How are you? Okay, Thaddeus. Who's Thaddeus?
He used to be my neighbor.
Okay, click on it. All right. Hi, Thaddeus. How are you? We're going to send out about 20 to 25 messages, and then when we get response, I'm going to go through the response until we get a couple of confirmations, and then you know exactly what to do so you can continue to keep going. So this is where most leaders don't continue through the process of launch. Okay, so Erica, let's go to Erica. Who's Erica?
She's a good friend of mine.
Okay, sweet. And so we'll say, hi, Erica, how are you? Okay, perfect. All right, Maria. We're going to do one more, then we're going to go.
She's,
From Rayanne.
yeah, she's in Q Science, actually.
All right, Caleb. Who's Caleb?
Maria is.
Who's Caleb?
I don't know who Caleb is.
Sweet.
They
Let's
were
go.
waving at me or something. I don't know who that is.
All right, say, hey, Caleb, how are you? Oh, go back to him. There we go. Hey, Caleb, how are you? All right, let's go up to the top and let's respond to some of these people that are already responding. It looks like you had someone. Good and yourself. See? Ooh, they said good and yourself. Boom, click on it. All righty, now we're going to use the second script. You remember what you wrote down? There you go.
Is it I've been able to integrate something new and crazy?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm doing amazing. Comma. Oh, are you waiting on me? Yeah, go
Doing
ahead.
amazing and
I've been able to integrate something new and crazy into my life, and I would love to share it with you. And I'd love to share it with you. Period. And boom. All right, now copy that. I want you to copy that because so you don't have to type it out every time. Okay, copy. And then we're going to go to Caleb. Okay, and then just click paste right there. Copy paste. Boom. Alrighty, and go to Melodies. Miss Melodies. Alrighty. Alrighty. Say put paste, but I want you to say something a little bit before because she said she's sore.
Well, yeah, we played kickball last night,
Yes.
so
Okay. So
that's why.
hit paste, and then we're gonna put something at the beginning. Okay. Okay. So I'm doing amazing. Are you sore by any chance?
No.
So, okay. So say I'm doing amazing, but right there after amazing, say put LOL. I'm not that sore. But I've been able to integrate something new and crazy into my life, and I would love to share it. Boom, enter. All right. All right, scroll down. We're going to message a couple more people. Scroll down, scroll down. Okay. Who's Janice?
Somebody I know from work.
Okay, so just say, hey, Janice, how are you? All right, who's Mark? Or, yeah, who's Mark? Go up one, or you can do Hope. You can do Hope real quick. That's fine. No, you can do Hope. Or Mark. Okay. Okay, so Hope. Hey, Hope, how are you? And then we'll go back to Mark and we'll message Mark too as well. Okay, who's Nicole?
She's a friend of mine.
Okay, so hey Nicole, how are you? So hey Nick, okay, next one, you want to scroll down? Sorry. Who's Katie?
An old neighbor.
Okay. Okay, so hey Katie, how are you? And who's Jason?
It's an old friend.
Okay, hey Jason, how are you?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, it's Rob's friend.
Okay, good.
Okay. Jacob? Okay, so I'll literally just say, hey Jacob, how are you? Alrighty. All right, let's scroll up and see if we have any messages back yet. Okay, here we go. Miss Melody, let's start with her. Go down a little bit more. Go down a little bit more. Okay, right there. Okay, so her response, yeah, what is it? Integrated sounds interesting. Okay, sweet. So when is a good time for you to jump on a Zoom call? Parentheses, it's just like Skype. It's just like Skype. Perfect. Okay. Go click on Mark. Okay, great, Hal. Nice to hear from you. I'm in rehearsal. Can you talk later? I would go through the script, copy paste. Just hit paste.
What?
Copy paste. Hit copy paste. There you go. Hit enter. Go to Nicole. Okay, copy paste.
And the same thing?
Yes, ma'am. And hit enter. Okay. All right, now scroll down a little bit. See if anybody else responded down low that we missed by any chance. Yeah. Okay. We haven't had anybody else respond. Okay. Let's do like 3 more. Hey, how are you? Scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Okay. All right. Here we go. Who's how do you say that name? The lady's name? Simone.
Oh, Simone.
Yeah. So let's message her and say, hey, Simone, how are you? Okay. All right. Go to Christopher.
That's somebody I don't really speak to anymore.
Okay. You might want to delete them out of your inbox then.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Casper?
I don't even know who that is.
Okay,
Oh, it's Tucker.
okay, go.
They
Hey,
changed
Casper.
their name. Weird.
All right, hey, Casper, how are you?
Oh, it says I can't reply.
Okay, that's okay. Let's go to Larry. Say, hey, Larry, how are you? Okay, let's scroll up real quick. See if we have anybody respond. Okay, so go to Caleb. Okay. Say, when is a good time to jump on a Zoom call? It's just like Scott. Nicole says she's all ears. Woo-hoo. Okay, go to Nicole. Sounds good. Shoot, I'm all ears. There you go. So you're on a roll right now. Good job. All right, so now you say, when's a good time to jump on a Zoom call?
Go girl.
Just like Scott. See how simple this is?
Yeah.
So easy. The scripts do it for us. You just got to keep it simplified. And so as your team starts to duplicate, you'll have a business that operates with you and without you because how simplified things are. All right. All right, go to Miss Melendez right there. Click on her. Zoom, I know nothing about it. Last time I used Skype, it was like in Iraq 12 years ago. Say you can download it. You can download it in your mobile apps store. Perfect. And then what we do is find a good time to jump on a Zoom with her. And so you get Miss Crouch, Miss Lindsay, or myself to do a presentation, okay? And so when we get on a presentation,
Okay.
so when we do a presentation like a Zoom call, all you're going to do is you're going to come on the Zoom and just say, for instance, hey, Nicole, I have my business partner, Ms. Crouch, on the call with me. She's going to be able to cover all the information in detail to make sure that you hear the same thing, same way I heard it pretty much. And you literally just pass it over to Ms. Crouch, or you pass it over to me, or you pass it over to Ms. Lindsay. Very simple. Okay, so we're going to get a customer script in real quick before we jump off, okay? Go to Ms. Espinosa.
Okay.
That's your mother-in-law, right? Future mother-in-law?
Yeah.
Okay, let's click on it real quick. So this is for a customer. So the other ones have been for business. Now this one's for customers. So we're going to show. So I'm doing fine. Let's say I need, what's called, I need a huge favor. Okay, enter. And then we're going to wait for a response. Hopefully she sees it pretty quickly. So, and pretty much all you're going to do is you're going to have one of us on the Zoom. So you can literally just, you pretty much just going to intro and then pass the call over to us and let us give the presentation. And at the end, you're going to come on and be excited. You're pretty much going to say, oh my gosh, like this is something that I've been waiting on my entire life for. We're going to kill this together. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. Like we're going to crush this together. Like we're going to impact so many people's lives. We're going to help out so many people. And you just got to stay excited. Okay. So, okay, I'm off at 4:30. Go to Nicole. Click on Nicole real quick. Okay, I'm off at 4:30. Okay, so for instance, 5:30. See if 5:30 works for her, and then we can do a 5:30 meeting. So that'd be 6:30 my time, correct, Ms. Crouch?
I am going to work in about an hour. That's the only thing.
Just say, hold on one second.
All these people are going to be like, what? Marion Massey?
Okay, so
I
at work at
know, I don't
4:30.
ever message anybody.
So what time is it now? Is it 1:25 there?
It's 2:25.
Okay, so you're on my time zone. So 4:30. So let's say, let's just say 5:30. If I can't do it, I'll get Lindsay to do it or Miss Crouch to do it. One of us three will cover it, no matter what. You say you have to go to work, right?
Yeah, I've got to go to work in an hour.
Okay, what time do you get off?
8:30.
Okay, so let's say 9:30 or 9. Say, can
Ask
you?
if she's available at 9.
Yeah, see if she's available at 9 p.m. And then I'll be able to do the 9 p.m. one. And then we'll just set that. Okay, Isaiah said sure. So click on him real quick. Say when's a good time for you to jump on a Zoom call with Skype. See how simple this is? Okay, we have one person asking about, can you just tell me, and I'll tell you how to respond to that. Because this is a good example, because you're going to have this a couple times. Okay, so click on, yes, I know this. Okay. So can you just tell me what it is instead? Say LOL, put LOL, and then the crying faces, put the little smiley.
Oh.
It's okay. Put the crying faces of the emojis, yep. And put the crying faces. Say, okay, click it, hit enter. And say, I'd rather jump on a Zoom call. Or don't say this, go back. So, or if we need to, we can jump on a call instead of a Zoom. And so what I can do is a 3-way with her, and then we can send her a video. Is she an older lady?
No, it's actually a guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope he never watches this video.
It's okay. He's not older. He's probably just not wanting to download anything.
Okay, just say, or we can jump on a quick phone call. Just say that. I was hoping your future mother-in-law would respond. Because when she responds, that's when you're going to send her a message back saying, I'm a few customers away from hitting my next promotion. I was going to see if you can do me a huge favor and take a look at my website and see if there's something that you could help buy from promotion.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet. Awesome. So how simple was that?
It's simple.
Oh, you broke up a little bit. I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Sure.
I still didn't hear you. I'm so sorry. You're breaking up.
Are you there, Mare?
Oh,
Uh-oh. I think you're in
Your phone's breaking up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. She's froze.
She froze. That's okay. I claim the host. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Continue. I took over the house, so it's okay. Okay, sweet. Well, hopefully she can still hear us. That stinks that she started freezing at the end. But
Can you guys hear me?
oh, we can hear
I
you.
don't know what happened.
Yes.
So what I was saying, Massey, is that's simple, right?
Yeah, it's simple. I don't know why I can't figure Zoom out, but
So mute your phone. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Marion, mute your iPhone and then talk through your computer because we can hear you better.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. But
Yeah, just mute your iPhone.
I think I did.
No, ma'am, you didn't. I'll mute it for you. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why this is so hard.
It's okay.
Or you can leave. Oh, there you go. There you go.
So the thing is, I'll simplify this, and that's what it's all
Yeah,
about.
it's simple.
So
I
you
don't know.
So it has to be duplicatable, and that's the key to the success in Q Science is following a system that's very duplicatable. Because if it's not duplicatable, you won't have success. You'll be an overpaid employee. And so what I love about our scripts and I love about our system is anybody can do it, and anybody can go through this. And the reason why I wanted to record this is because for y'all can actually just copy, paste, send this to people and show them how it works, and then we can go into action with people too as well. Okay. So, Ms.
Okay.
Massey, thank you so much for your time. I want you to continue to keep doing that and messaging people on your contact list too as well. And as soon as we get them people into the business, we're going to do the exact same thing with them. So you don't have to constantly recruit. Okay. We're going to be able to help them do the exact same thing that you're actually doing. And that's what it's all about, is the duplication process. I don't want to recruit our way to the top. I want to duplicate our way to the top. And we teach them this system and be able to be self-sufficient where the business operates with you or without you, okay? So what Miss Crouch, could you put us in a group chat on Facebook, please? So she can get with me on times to do presentations with her people that she has. And if you have any questions, if somebody says something you don't know how to respond, screenshot that, put that in our group message, and I'll tell you exactly what to say to that person, okay? Miss Massey?
Okay.
Sounds good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting me record this this Zoom launch, and thank you for participating with us in it. And I look forward to growing Q Science with us. Let's make this thing happen. And remember, don't forget our promise we made about Orlando, Florida. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll stay in contact with getting you registered for that and get things rock and rolling. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good, Miss Massey. It was nice meeting you, and I look forward to growing Q Science with you. You have a great day, and I look forward to our text messages, setting up them calls to do the overviews for your people. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon.
And then
Bye-bye. Take care.
I'll call you, Marion.